All right, everyone, here we go with the weekly reading for August 11th through the 17th of 2024. Very interesting. Interesting energy. Well, I got a pre-shuffle here. All right, we ask what actions they're likely to take. It plays off the Friday reading where we talked about thoughts and feelings. I've got an Emperor. I got a Divine Masculine here in the surface energy. Crossfire High Priestess. About to reveal something to you. How do I know that? Because there's an 8 of Wands right there. It's communication. I got a chatty, normally quiet Emperor who in this energy has the potential, because I can't predict free will, nobody can, to be quite chatty. Okay? Somebody you have a very, very strong connection with. Or they might want to talk to you about a relationship they're in, where they normally don't talk about it. Or a relationship they're about to get out of with 9 Pentacles there. I don't know. Either way, they definitely coming to talk to you because the Queen of Pentacles is bookending the Emperor here. Right? There's you. It's your energy here in my reading. And this is who you want to talk to. It's a soul nurturing energy. Somebody just, either way, you guys this week, my DFs and my enlightened DMs that come here, of which there's a few of you, you guys are the one that everybody wants to come talk to. Everybody thinks you got the answers this week. You might find yourself in this week's energy being the oracle on the hill. We've had that come up in readings before. It's possible. Let's shuffle the deck. You ready? Alright, it's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you found Cease Love Cherry, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it because I'm not a fucking time lord. Done. That's it. God, I hate that shit. But I gotta say it. It has to be said. So, one card for each sign. We clarify everything. It's a huge reading. I've pre-taken ibuprofen. I'm good to go. Pay attention to everything on the table. Everything is energy. Everything is connected. There's text at the top of the description to explain why there's no timestamps for any new people that are here. There's no timestamps because you're all part of a cycle. Doesn't matter what your sign is here. I'm not your astrologer, or this ain't your horoscope. Pay attention. 9 out of the 12 should resonate, and quite frankly, with the ones that don't resonate, there's probably something I say that might help you out. I always talk about psychology and human nature and shit. It's helpful information. Most people don't know enough about it. That and history people need to study. 2 things people need to study. Human nature, sociology would be nice, if not psychology, if not that too. And history, very important. 7 of Wands, fueled by the 8 of Swords. Enough's enough. It's a 7 of Wands. It's enough's enough. Somebody's defensive to their own defensiveness, to their own overthinking. Enough's enough. The Emperor's had it. Enough's enough. I'm going to do something. Got to do what an Emperor's got to do. Okay? All right. We're going to clarify with the light seer. We got a Fool. It came out. Well, that's the way I hold the deck. I don't know. Let's see. Our story begins with Aries, position 1. That's all you got to remember. And ends with position 12, Pisces. Pay attention. Ready? Everybody get comfortable. This is a big reading. It's a big one for me. Aries, position 1. Death card. Oh, shit. That's a powerful start to our story, isn't it? Well, what did I say? This is the most powerful position that ties with our overall energy. It's the first card out. I said, enough's enough. Somebody fucking fed up and had it with their own fear and overthinking about you and, oh, you're this, you're that, excuses. They're fed up. They're as fed up with themselves as I've been with them for many, 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 many moons. Okay? So something's about to happen here. It's a death card. Somebody's about to show up. It's an Emperor. And I'm telling you, it's there. We can't predict free will. Okay, but at the very least, know that somebody attached to you is as fed up with themselves as you probably have been with them. Okay, good. Why is the death card here? Tell me about it. What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, what did I say? What the fuck did I say? Rewind. It's the Justice card. Somebody here is just. It's environmental energy of two soulmates coming. There's some justice coming for you. This person shows up. Whoever this is, it actually makes you quite happy to show up. And frankly, it makes them happy. All right. What's on top? The 2 of Swords. 2 truths, though. You might butt heads. Well, we don't get justice without some fighting. You ever watch court TV shows? Or do both sides agree? If both sides agreed, why the fuck are we in court? So you're suing the defendant for $500, right? What do you say, defendant? I say I owe him $500. Great, court case dismissed. We don't get that. What we get is an excuse machine on the defendant's side. Well, I don't owe him $500, judge. I didn't even buy that car, right? You know, it's some bullshit excuse. Give Judge Judy a chance to say you're lying, you know, that kind of thing. We've got two opposing sides here. So justice is coming. I suspect you win this argument. You, because this reading's for you. Why is two swords here? See? Oh, it's the world. Look at that. You even wore your little tie-dye dress. You look cute as hell in that, by the way. Bringing back the 60s, are we? Okay. The world. It's auspicious. This has been a long time coming. It's sort of like, it's like a gunfight in the Old West, right? Except the good guy wins. The sheriff wins in this case. Yeah. This is happening under a new energy. And in this energy, I think you get justice because this person gets your point of view. They come and share their truth, then you share yours, and you win. Just like on the TV show, on the court case, right? On court TV, when one side wins, you're going to win. All right? At the end of the day, they're going to get your point of view. They're going to understand your truth. Because it's coming at them in a new energy, an energy that they can understand, that doesn't confuse them. All right? Powerful. Powerful. Ties beautifully with somebody who's fed up with their own damn self. Fucking hell. Okay, Taurus, position 2. Let's go. We got a lot of reading to do here. Ain't got time to dilly-dally. Magician. Actually, I got all the time in the world. What am I saying? Huh? I don't care. I got nothing to do. I got a pee bucket. I could, no, I'm just kidding. All right, the Magician. I got a pause button. That's just as good. The Magician. I just keep saying it. The Magician. Somebody. It's a smoke show. It's smoke and mirrors. It's my reversed energy of the Magician. It's the trickster. But it's just a smoke and mirrors. Somebody's putting up a smoke show here. Why? What's going on? Why is the Magician here? Ladies and gentlemen, the Magician. Yeah, the 9 of Swords. Somebody is... Okay, it's communication. Communication is in the air. Okay? Somebody coming to communicate, but they're putting up a smoke show. That they're great. That everything's good. That everything's terrific. They're really fucking freaked out to talk to you, whoever this is. They fucking nervous as fuck. What's so tough? What did I tell you? Look at the 5 of Swords. Somebody here is nervous, but they won't appear that way. Okay? Think about a magician. You ever go watch a magician? Yeah, I mean, the good ones seem like they're very confident. If the magician on stage isn't confident in the trick they're doing, it's going to be a little uneasy for the audience. So whether they think they could do the trick or not, or they're scared to do the trick, they put on an act that, we're good. Hopefully they just pay attention to the girl in the skimpy outfit and not me, because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Right? Like that. They appear to have their shit together. They don't. They fucked up. And they're missing something. Why is the 5 of Swords here? That's why. The King of Wands. It's exactly what I said. Somebody's puffing themselves up. This guy does exactly what I just described about the Magician. He puffs himself up. The King of Wands makes you believe anything is possible. It's bullshit, right? But they make you believe it. Right? It is what it is. They're making themselves believe it. Underneath, you got communication coming from somebody who is scared as fuck to talk to you, but they may show up looking fit, looking good, with a lion, and all kinds of shit. And I believe that lion is there because this communication has a snowball's chance in happening because they got a little boost of courage from the Lion's Gate, or Mountain Lion's Gate in this year's case. All right? Okay. Fun. Gemini, position 3. Oh. 7 swords. 7 swords. 7 swords of bullshit. Somebody is fooling themselves. Right? They got it all in the palm of their hand, but their hand's wet with sweat and their head needs a rest, and they're fooling themselves if they don't believe it. From The Grand Illusion by Styx. Pretty good album. Not a huge Styx fan, but The Grand Illusion's a good album. I love that one. I had that one when I was a kid. I remember that song. You see the world through your cynical eyes. You're a troubled young man, I could tell. Yeah, it is a little of that. I don't know what's going on. I think this person's a little jaded because they've been oppressed for a while in their life. And that sometimes can have us see the world through cynical eyes. They're seeing the world through cynical eyes. They're seeing the world falsely. Okay? They're seeing you falsely, maybe. I don't know. Got it all in the palm of your hand, but your hand's wet with sweat, and your head needs a rest, and you're fooling yourself if you don't believe it, motherfucker. And that's exactly what's there. That's exactly the energy. The universe gives it to me with music a lot of times. It's a big part of my whole life has a soundtrack. I told you before, I attach music to people, right? Well, that's their song. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, they're seeing the world wrong. They're approaching their life wrong. Maybe it's what the past has informed them. It's possible. Okay, we approach the life by how we approach it, by how we've been taught or core programmed to approach it. But yeah, with the Six of Pentacles here, they're just not seeing things clearly. I don't know why. What's on top? Yeah, the Eight of Swords. You want more proof? There's Eight Swords. Somebody here is fooling themselves. Does this girl look like she's fooling herself? She can get out of that. That is the worst kidnapping job I've ever seen. This kidnapper should just go to jail for being stupid. You don't tie their hands up in the front. I mean, I'm not here to give serial killer lessons, but for God's sake, what the fuck is that? I could get out of that. She could take the blindfold off with her hand. I mean, come on. This person here is fooling themselves. All right, and they're aware. They're aware that they're living life wrong as well. Yeah, the Five of Cups. What did I say? Does she look pretty aware to you? Yeah, they're aware. So they're just sitting in an energy right now of woe is me. They're just figuring out that it's hard sometimes. I think your connection showed this person that they got it wrong, or they were listening to the wrong people, or they were oppressed for no reason, whatever it is. It's hard when we figure that out. And I think they're figuring it out, but they're still falling back on some old ways, which is slowing them down from coming toward you. Probably a little bit. Or if they're already at you, it's slowing them down from opening up fully. Okay? A little patience on your part will pay off here. You follow? All right. Cancer. Position 4. Slice number 4 of our 12 slice pie. The hot spot of the connection cycle. Something here for everybody. It bookends over here, where we clash swords and you win. Boom. What did I tell you? What did I fucking tell you? Here they come and they got something to say. Oh, the Knight of Swords always has something to say. They got something to say. They coming right at you. But you know what? They're going to lose. This person here is going to go with what you say. Your point of view matters here. But yeah, we got incoming communication here. A lot of it. A lot of it. But everybody's on the DM side. The communication that's coming toward the DF is very... Oh God, I don't know. It's somebody thinks they're right. Okay? They just want to be right. And I don't know if that's the best approach. You follow? I don't know. Why is the Knight of Swords here? I don't usually waste my time trying to be right. It's not really, I don't really care. I mean, you know, Dr. Phil always says you want to be right or you want to be happy. My answer is both. But you can't really have both most of the time. Knight of Swords. Yeah. 10 Swords. I think this energy comes in. Remember, this book ends this. So these two are read together. So you remember what I said here. And it ties to the overall energy. Somebody fed up with themselves. They're going in. They might be fed up with you or overthinking about you or whatever. Here they come with something to say. And I think you put the kibosh on it. I think, again... Somebody has something they want to say once and for fucking all. This needs to be said. Okay, what's on top? Strength. Lionsgate again. Again, this came out a lot in the Lionsgate reading I did, right? The reading with me a couple days back, you might remember. Yeah, here it is. Strength card. The lion again. The mountain Lionsgate this year. But yeah, we have an energy here where there's somebody all of a sudden, big man, big woman, big brave, got something to say. Something needs to be said once and for all. Okay, I'm fed up. I'm fed up. The Seven of Wands and the Eight of Swords. Yeah, okay, why strength here? The Knight of Pentacles. They held on to it too long. You have too much time to think about something. I always say you'll find too many reasons not to do it. But if you have too much time to think about something, you'll just, you know, again, you'll just go crazy in your fucking head. You'll come up with all sorts of crazy town on it as well. I think somebody a little crazy town. I think they got something to say to you and they think it's the truth and you're about to hit them with your truth. It's just what it is. It's festered too long. They've had too much time to think about it. So they've warped what the message should be. Okay, that's all. It's communication. Not surprising. Okay. Leo, the Leo soap opera. Six of Swords. It's a Calgon take me away moment. You know that old commercial from the 70s, right? With a housewife, and they were housewives back then. Housewife. I was watching an old version of the way women used to be treated. It's unreal. I was watching an old version of Battle of the Network Stars, and they had Howard Cosell announcing, right? And he I don't even remember who it was, like Lindsay Wagner or some shit like that. Walks out, and he's just like commenting on her body, on her face. Oh, with a face like that, she's gonna go far in her career. I'd be shit that if it was said today on TV, there'd be controversy, there'd be a hashtag trending on fucking X and Twitter and Bitter and all kinds of stuff. Unreal. So anyway, Calgon Take Me Away was a housewife surrounded by a bunch of crazy kids jumping around and the husband demanding things. And she yelled, Calgon, take me away. And then boom, she in a quiet bathtub by herself with bubbles all around. Right? That's it. That's what this person's doing. That's what they're manifesting. They're trying to manifest some peace and quiet. This implies that they don't have it. So life right now for this person is a bit chaotic. I think they realize and they want something new. Like they've realized many times before. I don't understand why this is big news. But again, I don't tell you stories that aren't part of the energy. And what did I just get done talking about? Howard Cosell and the way he was talking about those women on Battle of the Network Stars. I think this person's in a toxic relationship where where somebody is the other party, male or female, is very dominant in some way. I don't know. It just feels that way. Or maybe they are, and they wish they could change. I don't know. Why is this here? Why is the Six of Swords here? Yeah, the Ten of Wands. Calgon, take me away. It's the Ten of Wands. It's pressure, right? Pressure. It is. Yeah. They just wish they're trying to manifest things smoothing out, and it implies that things are chaotic right now. They are. There's a lot of tension. It's a 1,500-pound card. I'm surprised I can lift it. Should crash my table down when I put it there. Wow, what's on top? The Queen of Wands. They're just tired of their life. It's so superficial. It's such shit. It's nonsense. Their friends are nonsense. Their friends are only friends with them because of the status or whatever. They try to keep up with the Joneses. It's the same shit we always get. It's fake. It's fakey McFakerman. Why is the Queen of Wands here? The Knight of Cups. They thought they had love and they don't, and they want it. Okay, it's the easiest way to put it. Alright, end of story. That's it. Alright, fine. I gotta blow my nose again. Alright. My nose is running like a DM. Excuse me. Alright, here we go. Position 6. I got a new sweatshirt on, and it's got, it hasn't been washed yet. It's got that formaldehyde smell on it. It's driving me fucking crazy. It's making my eyes water, for fuck's sake. So if I pause the video, it's because I ripped this damn sweatshirt off. I got tired of it. Anyway, they always soak them in some kind of chemical mixture and shit. You got to wash it off. I always forget to wash it off first. All right, position 6, Virgo. Sometimes you guys show up here. Sometimes it's my wild card spot. I feel for this person. I hope they get in the bubble bath soon with you. All right, what do we get here? 2 of Pentacles. It's a bit of Schrodinger's cat. Okay? What actions is someone taking towards you? Some of you, they come towards you, and some of you, they don't. It's a bit of Schrodinger's cat. Either way, the relationship changes. In other words, if they chicken out now, they're not coming back. That's all there is to it. All right? Okay. 2 of Pentacles. You're about to find out which universe or which timeline you live on. Yep. I meant what I said. It's crossed by the Ace of Pentacles. Yep. Something's about to happen, and it's been a long time coming. This is an infinity symbol. That's a long time, isn't it? Infinity. Yeah, it is round and round and round and round and round. Somebody about to pounce. And didn't I say that? Were you the one with the pouncer? The Puma, right? Puma sneakers from yesterday, right? Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. I remember you, fucker, right? And it wasn't about Puma sneakers. It was about Lionsgate, right? Which I called Mountain Lionsgate. Another name for a mountain lion is Puma or Puma, depending on where you're from and how stupid you are. Either or, one or the other. Let's go. Knight of Swords. Everybody has a different way of saying things. It's funny. I say things the way I learned how to say them on video. Somebody inevitably corrects me. It's Puma, Steve. Okay. Right, well, it's Puma where you're from, motherfucker. It's not Puma where I'm from. Everybody different. We all snowflakes. Okay, nobody right, nobody wrong. Knight of Swords. Yep. Something about to happen here. The Puma is about to pounce. Okay? Why is the Knight of Swords here? Ace of Cups. Somebody loves you. This energy, man, this energy is holding on to something for. Do you have somebody at work that follows you around? Do you have somebody at the store who's extra smiley to you? Right? Do you have a cousin that gives you a few too many Christmas presents? I don't fucking know, but somebody loves your ass. And I mean that literally. I think they really like your ass too. Okay. Puma's about to pounce here. Position 7, Libra. 9 of Swords. Wow, that seems to be a fucking theme today. It was crossing over here. This ties with that. This ties with what I said over here. Somebody's trying to distract themselves from you and they can't, so I think they say, oh, fuck it. I'm going in. You might get some communication from somebody here, but I think they might show up a bit like this. My discombobulated critter here. In other words, there's no real topic here. There's no real animal here. You can kind of see some alligator or crocodile. There's big eyes, so it could be me. I got big eyes, or it could be an owl or something like that. I don't know. But it's crossed by 9 wands. So again, it's somebody here's trying to distract themselves. I'm right. Somebody trying to distract themselves from you, and they can't. Okay? They just can't do it. No matter how hard they try. 9 wands crossed by 9 wands, and they try again, 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 again. What's on top? Page of Cups. My little Star Trek guy. So they just say fuck it and show up. But we're always, it's almost like somebody's really, really tough, really big, when they're the Hulk, when they say, oh, fuck it. And they go and they get in the car, for example, or they grab the phone. But by the time they reach you, they're not the Hulk anymore. They're my little geeky boy in his Star Trek uniform, male or female. Okay? That's not a Hulk uniform. That's not a Hulk costume. You can wear that to Comic-Con, but you're just going to get beat up. I mean, honestly, go as the Hulk. You won't get beat up. Why is the Page of Cups here? Okay, see? You're there, Eleanor. I wonder if you could tell I saw Gone in 60 Seconds recently. But no, it is a little bit. Eleanor was the Shelby 500 Mustang. Every time he stole the car in Gone in 60 Seconds, something went wrong when he stole a Shelby Mustang. So, yeah, you're this person's Shelby Mustang. You're this person. There's something, they're just crazy. I don't want to think about this. I want to walk away from Libra, whether you're a Libra or not, I'm just using that. I want to walk away from Steve's position 7. I don't want to think about it, and then they can't. They keep getting sucked back in. So this time, they might come and talk to you. It's a page. They might. Either way, you've got somebody trying not to think about you, and it's futile. Okay? And they might do something about it. I think they do. I think a good number of these energies show up. But pay attention to what I said here. There's a lot of puffing up going on. Okay? Position 8. My hot Scorpios. Page of Swords. Why do you always get this? This is last week's energy. Isn't it? Did you or did you not get some kind of Page of Swords last week? Or Friday reading, or last week reading? I don't know what it is. It's the same fucking thing. And I'm sorry, I don't control what comes in here. Okay, and I might be wrong. It might have been over here. I don't know. I told you about somebody yesterday. Pay attention to what I said in the Friday reading. And I think you might be disappointed by who that is. Oh, on some level. And it's your fault, not mine. Don't try to figure out who I'm talking about. Because Psychology has taught me, and will now teach you, that you will gravitate toward the greatest possible thing. It's like when you're a kid and you see this really cool present. It's big. It must be good. Your brain's going crazy. Oh, they got me this. They got me that. Oh, I know what it is. Right? And then what happens? You open it and it's socks. Your parents tricked you, or they bought you a big box of socks. And it's a major letdown. There's disappointment. Why? Because you got yourself all expectationed up. Right? It is what it is. All right. So, I think some of you might be disappointed by who this is as part of the energy here. Tell me about the Page of Swords, and this feels like a repeat to me, and I'm sorry. It just means that we're getting closer to it happening, possibly. I don't know. Why's the Page of Swords? If it is a repeat, and you did have in a recent weekly reading-ish, Friday or weekly, some sort of Page of Swords, and I said something about a disappointment, then you know I shouldn't be your second favorite energy reader, because that's fucking mind-blowing. I don't know if that's true or not, or if I dreamt it. I have no idea. But that just feels eerily familiar to me for this position. Page of Swords. Yep. You're going to be disappointed by... Somebody's coming. Somebody wants to hang out with you. Let's just phrase it this way. Could be banging. But somebody wants to hang out with you. I don't think this is someone you've heard from in a while. Is it somebody who figures out, hey, you know what? God, I would rather be hanging out with Scorpio or Steve's position 8. I'm going to give them a call. And then I tell you that, and you start running with it, and what shows up is socks. Okay? It's socks. What's on top? The Queen of Swords. All right? Try to roll with it. It's that energy of August, right? Where I talk about just roll with it. Don't prejudge. Put your sword in the sheath. We talked about this in a recent reading. I showed you this. I know it was probably an extended, but either way, or it may have been the YouTube reading, though, the reading with me recently. All right? Put your sword in the sheath. It's your own damn fault if you're disappointed for trying to prejudge and guess what was in the box. All right? Why is the Queen of Swords here? The Ace of Swords. Why this is not disappointing. This is exactly what I wrote about in my August write-up. It's exactly what I wrote about. I opened a 24-pack of AA batteries first. I wasn't supposed to do that. My parents had a look on their face like, oh shit, we weren't paying attention. He got the batteries first. And I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck am I going to do with this? Am I going to impress the kids at school because I got 24 batteries? Am I running some kind of battery dealing operation at school out of my room? Is this extra money for me? And then I get the Walkman later on, which were big at the time. And you see what that's for. It's a simple example, but it's saying the same thing here. Yeah, if you try to prejudge it, because that battery box felt good. It felt heavy. It was big. Of course, it was a 24-pack. Of course it was. Right? I'm still using those batteries 40 years later. No, I'm just kidding. But at the end of the day, could be. But at the end of the day here, you'll find out why this isn't disappointing. Why it's important, why this person is entering your life or re-entering. Okay? So don't prejudge it and don't be disappointed. You follow? Good. That's all I can tell you. Now we get to the fun one. I wrote this. I got locked out yesterday. I got redacted. I wrote to the government like a UFO conspiracy person writing to the government for the Freedom of Information Act, getting back a document so redacted that it doesn't say a damn thing. I felt so disappointed, so let down by Sagittarius yesterday. Redacted. Somebody thinking secret thoughts. What do we get today? Sexitarians. Probably separate from the cycle. Sometimes not, but probably today. The Queen of Swords. Well, somebody in this week's energy is about to tell you the truth about something that you thought was a lie, or to tell you that, something you believed it was wrong, they're going to tell you the truth about it. Okay? I don't know. Maybe that's why it was redacted. You know, you find out something about somebody that you didn't know. Okay? I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I could give you an example, but why? It seems pretty cut and dry to me. You know? I don't know how that's going to affect you. I suspect it was redacted because it doesn't affect you well. I don't know. Why is the Queen of Swords here? I love I don't think it affects you well. It's the King of Swords. The environmental energy is the King of Swords. You believed one thing about a person or yourself, but I think it's another person. And I think somebody's coming to tell you a piece of information that you didn't know before. And that's why it was redacted yesterday. And these two energies, when they cross, you might get a little defensive about receiving this truth. You might. Tough titties. Okay? That's life. Deal with it. Don't. Be the sitting king. Okay? Process it. Be cool. Be nice till it's time not to be nice. Alright? Whatever. What's on top? The Ace of Wands. Fire in the belly. That's what that is. It allows you to move in a new direction, but you might move in some directions. This truth lights a fire under you of some kind. Why is that here? Yeah, the Hierophant. It might be about somebody you were married to. It might be about something that you held sacred. This is akin, I don't know how to phrase this. There's no way I could give an example to this without offending somebody, and I suppose I shouldn't care because I've been offending people since the fucking day I got here on YouTube, when I used to offend Mothers Against Steve's Love Tarot when I banged everybody back in the day, because everybody needed to be fucking loosened up. That's why. The energy was so tense I couldn't pull readings. This is sort of like, and please don't get offended, it's just an example. I'm just taking the energy and paraphrasing it. This is like finding out you're super hyper religious, right? You got some kind of religion. We'll just make one up. We'll call it Ugelvan. Your religion is called Ugelvan. And you find out that it's all bullshit. It's all been bullshit right from the start. It's all a bunch of crap. This is that kind of energy. Think about what your reaction could be. You've spent your life dedicating it to Ugelvan, right? You loved Ugelvan. You've got a house full of Ugelvan items and crazy, and you find out that it's all been crap the whole time. Imagine your resistance to that. Your reaction of fight. Oh hell, you fight. These two, when they cross, argue. You argue with fire about that. I'm telling you, you can trust this information. It's true. Okay? I'm telling you, and I'm telling you, you might have known all along. You might have. Either way, it's important. It's an important message for you. There's some kind of truth coming. It's not that you're going to find out your religion is wrong. But I have to give a dramatic explanation so people get it. At the end of the day, you're going to find out something that you thought about somebody isn't the truth. Okay? It's somebody close to you. It's somebody you have a spiritual connection with. Okay? And at the end of the day, try not to overreact. It's not that big a deal. We find out things, all kinds of things, all the time. I found out all sorts of shit about my father long after he passed that I didn't even know. I found out, all kinds of stuff. Some of it good, some of it not good. On the good side, I found out he grew tomatoes. I didn't know that. I love tomatoes. Why didn't I ever get any tomatoes? I was pissed. Why didn't I ever get any of these fucking heirloom tomatoes? He's growing heirloom tomatoes. He had a big tomato garden. He used to bring tomatoes to people. I didn't even know. I never got one fucking tomato. I was pissed. It could be something like that. Okay? So don't overreact. Just be the sitting king. Okay? Let the information come to you and process it. Alright? It's true. True story. I found out he grew tomatoes. I found out from his fucking obituary, mind you, which his friends contributed to and things like that. Where was my fucking heirloom tomatoes? I didn't get one. Ever. I didn't even know he grew tomatoes. I thought he just grew weed. I didn't know he grew tomatoes. I knew when I was a kid he grew weed. I knew that. Apparently his green thumb expanded to heirloom tomatoes. Okay. Capricorn, position 10. 9 of Wands. So this could be something like that, or it could be something that really upsets you. Don't. Just process it. Just allow it to go through. Try to find the humor in it if you can. Like I did about the tomatoes. Okay. The 9 of Wands here. There's a barrier that's existed between you and somebody else. It has to do with words left unsaid or something that needed to be talked about. That barrier is coming down this week. I don't know if a communication happens this week, but I do know that the energy for that wall to come down is happening this week. Okay? 9 of Wands. Why is it here? Let's find out. crossed by the Eight of Cups. Okay? We're walking away from 8 broken cups. The ability, what did I say? Rewind. I said, there's something, it's communication related with you and another person. Something has not been talked about. The bravery, it takes bravery to walk away from 8 broken cups. The bravery to talk about it exists this week. Okay? The wall is coming down. She's walking toward 9 cups. We're about to resolve it. Or the energy is coming in to resolve it. What's on top? 7 of Pentacles. Divine timing. The energy is right for us to talk about this. Okay? Why is the 9 Pentacles here? The 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands on top of 9 of Wands. See? It is what it is. We had 9 swords crossing 9 swords here. We're getting a lot of repeat messages. Very interesting. Yeah, the wall is coming down. The energy is right for the wall to come down. 9s are the end in tarot. Okay? So take what I said. You don't have to take me literally, but just catch my drift. That's all you got to do. Okay? All right, let me fix my microphone real quick. Okay. Aquarius, position 11. My other wild card position, I think you guys show up here again. I think I told you yesterday, just enjoy the ride. All right? If it's smooth, it's smooth. Accept it. Take it. Okay? Enjoy the ride. Don't start thinking about, this is bad energy to start thinking about the future. You'll get gloom and doom with it. You will, because it's one of those months where not all the presents under the tree are good. Oh, there's nothing to look forward to. Like, oh, stop it. Just enjoy it in the moment as things start to smooth out. And they will. If they haven't for you yet, you'll get there. 5 swords. It's what I just said. Sometimes when I talk, the universe backs me up. This is a false victory. Okay? You're going to this is you guys. All right? Listen up. It doesn't matter. Don't worry about Aquarius. I'm not your fucking astrologer, and this ain't your fucking horoscope. You guys are showing up here. You have to show up somewhere. Usually it's 2 places. Today it's just 1. You kind of showed up here too a little bit. Okay? So keep that in mind. That could be for a lot of you. Or maybe future influence. Remember what I said down the road. I told a touching story about my father after he passed away. I found out he grew tomatoes. Maybe your father's still alive. Maybe one day, 20 years from now, he passed away. And you find out some things. Remember what I said. That energy can apply. Anyway, I don't say anything that's not part of the, I don't like talking about myself unless I fucking have to. All right, right here. This is cynicism. It's doubt. You might not enjoy the ride. Okay? Why is this here? Why is cynicism here? Easy to become cynical in this energy, and I think you sell yourself short if you do that. Why is the 5 of Swords here? But I think there's more information coming. Right here. Yeah, the Magician. Don't take any shortcuts. Don't try to end the smooth ride we talked about on Friday. Whenever that happens for you, could be now for some of you, could be in the near future. Don't try to end it. Don't try to take any shortcuts. Just sit on the fucking inner tube in the calm part of the river and enjoy your fucking umbrella drink. Period. Live for the day. That's it. That's all you got to do. Transformation is happening without your help. This is alchemy energy. It's lead into gold. It's happening without your help. And in a way, much like when you watch a magic show, you may not understand how it's happening or why it's happening, but it's happening. Don't try to control that which you can't control. Otherwise, you will limit this energy, you will get in its way, and you shortchange yourself out of what I could tell you is actually a much better future than what you might envision if you spend too much time thinking about it in this energy. Okay? So pay attention to what I said Friday for this position and here. What's on top? The Emperor. What did I say? Perfect. It's an energy of control. You cannot control. This is happening. This transformation is happening. It's in the environmental energy. It's major arcana. We don't control this. You just let it happen. Just sit in your metaphorical inner tube on the calm part of the river, float down, enjoy your fucking umbrella drink, and stop it. And just live for the day under this energy when it hits you. How will you know when it hits you? Because you'll wake up and you'll feel good. You won't want to think about don't force yourself to do anything like that. Just live for the day in this energy. This week, for a lot of you, is a good time to start doing that in this energy. All right? Don't try to control. The Emperor, why is the 5 of Swords here? The Emperor. because you're going to try to control things, and that's going to shortchange you. It's exactly what I said. I ask, why is this here? Am I right? Everything I said? Yes. This is an energy of control. You can't control this. I don't care if you're all 4 kings. You can't. All right? Some things even the emperor can't control. All right? Don't try to have things your way. Don't turn into the Burger King. Why is the emperor here? The 6 of Cups. You might want to resist change. You might want things to stay the same. You might be somebody who likes things to stay the same. Stop it. Knock it off. Things never stay the same. Nothing. Allow things to change when they're changing. Don't try to control that which you cannot control. Pisces, position 12, always read with position 1 and position 5. Justice. All right, you're about to get something. Well, you're about to get some justice. You're about to get something you've wanted. A black cat and a white cat are about to have a conversation. I don't know. About, the truth. We already know that. We already got incoming communication. You win. Says the same thing. This is read with position 1, which by default is read with position 4. And position 5 here, I've got somebody wanting something different, and realize the energy that's coming towards you wants something different. They want you to show them the way or something. I don't know. Old Peter Frampton ringing in my head. He wants you, I want you to show me the way. Right? I mean, there's a bit of that. It wouldn't have come in as a song if it did. I haven't heard that song in a long time. I know. All right, justice. Why is it here? Frampton comes alive. Yeah. Well, 7 swords. We got a conversation coming between the black cat and the white cat. One side is full of shit. The other side holds the truth. You hold the truth. Okay? This is beautiful. All right? And it may, at some point during this communication, seem like you're losing. You're not. All right? You're not losing. It's fine. Everything you say to this other person, even if they deny it right in front of you and go, no, you're totally wrong, fuck you, I'm leaving, is going to ring in their head. Echo, like an echo fucking chamber. Alright? It will set in. I promise you. What's on top? 10 swords. Yeah. This is the victor. This is the winner. This is the card where, well, we don't have it here. We just have a lady who thinks it's okay to go outside with no underwear on because nobody's around. But we're around. This is a card often depicted as some sort of animal or person on the ground with 10 swords in it. Right? It will set in. All right? This person, you are going to be the victor here. Once and for all, you will get a chance to say what you wanted to say to somebody. The potential is there within the energy of this week to spark this. Okay? Why is 10 swords here? The 4 of Cups. Somebody here is not going to be able to deny that you're right. All right? They're not going to be able to just take an apathetic view, or, oh, I'm not interested in what you have to say. I'm not even listening. La, 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 la. I'm right. Here, my 3 cups are all that matter. There's no way she can ignore the fucking rainbow. It's everything I already said to you. I don't need to repeat myself. All right? There you go. Let's grab the witches and let us, and again, you got the 5 of swords. Very important message. I could have talked about this for 2 hours for you. Don't fall back on old ways. Don't try to control what you can't control. Just enjoy the ride. All right? Things are changing around you. Powerful major arcana energy. You're lining you up for new adventures. Randomly at the bottom is that 5 swords. The universe wanted me to say one more thing on that. If somebody wasn't listening. All right, let's go. 3 cards and a bottom card. Add it all up. Big reading, I told you. That's why I fuel up with ibuprofen before. It's all right. All right, here we go. 3 cards and a bottom card. Add it all up, universe. What action is the incoming energy likely to take? And we learned why I got redacted yesterday for Sagittarius. Because I can't tell. I would have had to have told you what this person is thinking about telling you, what that secret is, what that truth is. And there was no way to do that for a broad number of people because it's different for all of you. So rather than confuse things, the universe just shut it down. Said, wait till Saturday. Okay, fine. Pay attention to what I said here and take my advice. It's actually not that big a deal. Your reaction to it, though, is going to be pretty fire in the belly. All right? You might not want to believe that about that person, right? Just like I didn't want to believe I didn't get any tomatoes. I'm like, what the fuck? I love tomatoes. All right, here we go. 3 cards and a bottom card. 3 cards and a bottom card. Five of Cups. It's one of the cards that ends the separation phase of the soulmate cycle. The Sun. Oh, I get it now. Another happy card, celebration, happiest card. And the Seven of Wands. Somebody here, this week, this is one of the cards that ends the separation phase of the soulmate cycle. Somebody is realizing that that they are holding themselves back from the happiness. If they're unhappy, it's their fault. But what I said on Friday holds true. They're still turning it back on you. It's their fault, but they're going to take it out on you, right? It's this person's fault that he's not happy, but they're still fighting, right? They're still going to just hit you over the head with it. And that's where these two truths cross swords. There's a sword crossing. Your truth wins. I saw it here in position 12, which is tied to position 1. Tells me more about where our story begins. Our story ends with justice for you. Absolutely. So even if they may react to what you have to say like that. Like, I'm not even listening to you. You're so full of shit. Right? They are. They're hearing every word that you have to say. They cannot distract themselves. All right? At the end of the day here, somebody got wrong what makes them happy. All right? And I see the Sun here, and I got the Sun fueling this Seven of Swords. They will realize some things. Underneath that Five of Cups, by the way, is a very righteous Queen of Pentacles, and that's your energy. That's soul nurturing. That's them coming to you. And right here, this Queen very calmly speaks their truth. All right? This is your energy attached to this card in my reading. It's my reading. There it is. You guys reflect this Queen of Pentacles a lot. Okay? They're coming in. Somebody feels like they have to do it. The energy is there for it. I can't predict free will. But certainly, at the very least, some energy attached to you is at least realizing that even though they turn it on you, they're at least realizing that they're the cause of their own unhappiness. Right? But it's hard for people to admit that. It takes a high vibrational person to admit they were wrong. Right here, someone's still not high enough vibration to actually come and tell you how they feel. So they're coming in and hoping you tell them how they feel about you. I think that's what your truth is. I think that's what your sword you hit them with is you tell them, you're only here because I make you happy. No, I'm not. No, that's not true. I love these 3 cups. No, you don't. I make you happy. Right? The rainbow. And they go home and they remember that rainbow. The rainbow's hard to miss. All right? That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. We've got an interesting week of readings coming up. I'll pull a mid-month for sure. We'll see where we're at for the second half of August. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right? Good luck.